I believe we are ready to get this show on the road. It is a Thursday night. I am a Screaming Cobalt, and this will be Curse of the Azure Bonds. Um, and in this case, I say will be because last week it abruptly stopped being Curse of the Azure Bonds due to me not being very sure yet how to properly fight me some dark elves. But that's okay. That's fine. We will figure it out today. We will figure it out together, and it will be beautiful and it will be wonderful, and nobody will make fun of me ever again. I am going to try to fix one thing real quick. Okay, so here is the save we had back then. Let's see. I am in the beautiful covered up by other screens. Move the other screens. Okay, this is the beautiful barracks. A party of elves spots you, but seeing Silk's mark, they move away. Okay, finally, we had so many. Yes. You can use my mark to be protected. We're not sure from who, but eventually. Okay. The patrol watches you. Well, since you're not one of the ones who's doing the whole "we see your mark, you must be fine," we'll go ahead and combatify now. If you missed how things didn't go last time, um, dark elves have magic resistance. What did I look that up to be? I believe it's 20%, which means that in addition to saving throws, there's just this random chance that things will just not work. And that's life. It's fine. It's fine. Um, you are going to go ahead. There's slim to no chance that this is going to help us, but if we can get um, any of the three around my poor wizard held before. Okay, one success is all I care about. Okay, let's go ahead and go after this mage. Spells are useless, so you're just going to go ahead and wander off and sulk. Um, you are going to also stand around and sulk, but in addition, you're going to go ahead and drop a stinking cloud, which might make the dark elf mage choke and gag from nausea. Love it when it happens. Couldn't happen to a nicer fellow. My God, I need to adjust the volume here. I hope that it's coming across at a decent volume. I've got there. I really need to rewatch the the backlog more. Okay, Griffin, having done some wonderful jobs with uh, knocking elves unconscious. Yeah, I really appreciate the fact that, yes, you have come into the dark elf areas. Here, have a wizard. What do you mean you've already got one? It's very nice. Can we come up and see it? No. That was your obligatory Monty Python for the day. Please tune in next week for. Oh, are we getting? It's going to happen again in 10 minutes, I'm sure. Okay. Although I don't regret using this thinking cloud, it does make it a little hard to get my characters through. And you, why won't you just run into the corner? That's what we would like to see best. Okay. Yeah, of course you're choking and gagging from nausea. Yeah, backstab. There's probably no point in trying the old person route again. But here's our heroine, who didn't hit twice. Yeah, there goes Scar. Unfortunately, that's recoverable. There we go. Okay. Nope. Go ahead and accept the exciting treasures. Is there anything in here that doesn't seem to just be the normal stuff? No. So, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but any drow equipment I have is going to crumble into dust as soon as I hit daylight. So, although I currently do have everyone using drow weapons, not a sustainable plan. There we go. Okay. Continue looking through this area. I'm not currently searching, so I'm just going to stumble across things random. Loading, please wait is not necessarily something I wanted to see. Loading, please wait is what you get when, you're crossing a zone. Okay, the room is filled with active geysers and lava pits. Salamanders are sporting in the pools. Question: geysers, water, not so much where I would expect a salamander to be happy. The salamanders come up to investigate. Let's go ahead and talk to them. Hello, we are friend. You cold things should leave before Krimdrak finds you. Okay. Well, that was very nice. I'm also surprised that Akabar has not told us that. Nah, we're gonna fight the fire demons. Take a look. This room is filled with cloying incense smoke. A large number of dark elfin clerics are lying on pillows and smoking from hookahs. One of the clerics speak. Move on, sister. We should have no quarrel. Do you retreat? Yes. Okay. So. Drugged dark elves. And this is where I should make like 500 different marijuana jokes to stream to TikTok, but my heart's not in it. It's very sad. Look, I live in Washington State. I voted for legalization just so that I would stop hearing all the drug jokes. It has failed. My life is pain. Should I be searching this place in a more organized fashion? Probably. Hello. Nope. No lockpicking? Bashing? Okay. Mystic symbols adorn the walls. Mages are here meditating and chanting. One speaks. That is not the proper use of a single quote. You tread on dangerous ground, sister. Retreat now, lest we be forced to raise our hands against you. Okay, probably not the right. Do you retreat? Yes. Okay. So this is Dark Elf Dance Party. I look forward to next time I run through this area and I'm trying frantically to understand what the hell that descriptor was supposed to be. Did I think I was going to remember this? Some dark elves are here atop a mound of freshly turned earth. You have violated our precinct. Your life is forfeit. Strange shapes rise up behind them. And eat them? Oh, that is very very much a no. Okay, these are Enkeheg, right? Enkeg. Bug people. Okay, so one big question I have is, are they poisonous? And if so, should I have thought to learn cure poison? Enkeg, large burrowing insects with great mandibles. These creatures have been known to spit a powerful acid that's not necessarily as bad as them being poisonous. So we're going to hope for the best. Okay. Valnir. Valnir needs to get. Valnir needs to get in here to protect poor Corwin, who is going to be regretting life very soon. Let's go ahead and try the whole person trick on. Let's not, because we can't reach. Enkeg are not people. Okay. Takes 1 point of damage from acid. That's what I was hoping to read. Okay. Let's see if I can get off a lightning bolt for those. I would like to claim that you did not just see me have my wizard drop a lightning bolt on herself, but unfortunately, I am disinclined to lie, and my self-loathing is palpable right now. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, this is starting off great. Let's go ahead and restart the entire night. Hi, I am No one's gonna believe that. Okay. So we're gonna cast the lightning bolt. We are now going to aim the lightning bolt, which will work almost perfectly for my desires. Okay, so get away from the dark elves. Oh, I forgot it, and that one, and keg. I'm sorry. Did you say is killed? I don't know what happened. One moment the game was on and running, and then it just vanished. Must have been some terrible, unpredictable bug. You know how it is playing these DOSBox games. Sometimes they. Oh, look, it's all my friends. Okay, so um, the way things have been working. Let's go ahead and drop into the game and camp quickly. We're going to go ahead and alter the order. I'm going to move Valnir to where Corwin is in the hopes that Corwin will stop ending up on the front lines. Because that has worked out so well for him so far. So, yeah, like I said, I'm starting over. I'm the Screaming Wyvern. It is a Thursday night. Whee. Okay. So this is where I found the salamander bath. And over. That is definitely still the elf drug den. The raise hand room. Okay. There. Now I'm legitimately caught up to where I was. So let's go ahead. And start that battle again, this time with 90% less dumb. Okay, yes, the mages are all in a nice little safe space, just like they should be. We're going to go ahead and Ice Storm. You are going to try your hold person. Okay. I really don't want Griffin to get in the path, but needs bust. Can't complain about that. Yeah, in addition to this just being superior from a tactic standpoint, we've got lightning bolts. Let's go ahead and risk those. So, coming in from this side was just a much better choice, any way you would look at it. So, if I go to this guy, so it's up and over, up and over. That seems like it's going to bounce quite nice. Yeah, 3 with 1 spell. 3? That was 2. Where is your math? That concerned about being backstabbed by him, far more concerned about being front stabbed by that dark elf. I'm going to admit I suffer from the same problem that Tolkien ended up with, the idea that a race that is just pure evil, it's just a bad, outdated concept. Which is why I really don't tend to use the phrase drow. That's turned into something specific. There's also a certain amount of hatred, I'm not going to deny this, for when I got into MMOs and ran into the 500 different variants of the name Drizzt. Continue battle now. Cool, and share and take, and just more of the usual stuff. No, I don't want to go back and get that. Okay, I was kind of expecting there to be something where they were digging. I mean, yes, it was, you're invading our precinct. This is our territory. When you're a jet all the way, and I need to move back my camera if I'm going to do stupid visual things. Game Master. Fix. Save. And let's start looking through here. Okay. So, I guess we are now ready to go into this area right down here, which looks very ominous. Let's go through the obvious entrance first. Oh, hello! It's an Efreet! This way is guarded by Efreet and Dark Elves. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely Efreet. No doubt about that. Okay. I don't know if Efreeti is supposed to be the plural or not. I will have to look it up after I finish being burned to death. Okay, casting Ice Storm, because this seems like the kind of place that you use an Ice Storm. Here, yeah, let's go ahead. Okay. And the Afridi says, appears! Hear me, spellcaster! What is their armor class? Armor class 2. Okay, so, yeah. That lovely catch-22 where you really need to be using magic spells, but the rest of... Okay. Just as I'm complaining about the Dark Elves and their magic resistance, I get through the magic resistance, so... I should be happy. Yeah, Fireball. Fireball sounds like the absolute best choice here. I'm going to go ahead and cast Stinking Cloud defensively. Ineffectually, but defensively nonetheless. At least I'm not taking, like, special burning damage from being around them. I should move you out of the way. You're not necessarily the most helpful, but someone, somewhere, probably loves you. We assume. Nope, 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 nope. Mistakes were made. Okay, you were supposed to be casting... well, let's see how Held Monsters can do. Yeah, I am betting on, very strongly, on the assumption that I will be able to go ahead and rest in this room after everything is said and done. So that's some good stuff there. Nice. Nicer. Okay. 50-50 ain't too bad. Go ahead and bandage the poor thief. He never wanted to be here in the first place. And this is the part where the wizards will go hide behind a wall. I am going to focus my fighters and her on the still alive. And you're going to wander off. Go and have thy party time. Okay, now it's just the one Dark Elf. Just... You're fine. You can just... And boom. Continue battle? No. 2935 experience points. 4 gems. Not complaining about that. Pooling and sharing. And let's see what else is left. The usual suspects. Okay. Actually, I'm curious. Okay, the shields are not magical. I have not been making terrible mistakes. Just the stuff that I expected. Okay. Nope. Okay, so in camp. Fix the uppers. Save. And now it's time for everyone's favorite game of, is this actually going to work out for me? Memorize your 2 stinking clouds. You have ice storms and your whole monster, which absolute brilliant spell. 10 out of 10. You needed to read magic. Always stinking cloud. You did a. No, we'll go ahead and stick with lightning bolt. 2 ice storms, and you didn't use your feeble mind. Why did you even take feeble mind, Mr. Wyvern? You don't seem to be trying to cast it very often. I mean, obviously, it's a good question. I just don't understand why I'm asking it quite that sarcastically. Oh, very fun. Okay, go ahead and do fix for the last, and we are back in business. Okay. At your approach, the elves collapse the tunnel. You hear, "None shall reach the divine city!" That would be Menzo Benhen Nimihudubu. I don't even slowly remember the name. The way is blocked with rubble. Brow City. Menzo Berenzan. Menzo Berenzan. Some point I'll probably be playing the game by the same name, but that's in the far distant future. Also, that's the Eye of the Beholder type game, so I'll have to be willing to give up on these glorious graphics. The door is guarded by a salamander-led patrol. So, this is where I really want Corwin to be able to drop straight south and try a lightning bolt just through this whole spot. Okay. That makes that slightly more difficult. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move you out of the way because, frankly, I don't think you have any value whatsoever. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. Okay, aim. So, boop, 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 boop. So I need him just one more down. And now we're going to go ahead and cast the little lightning bolt. And we're going to hope that the little lightning bolt gets the cleric. Beautiful. Oh, no magic resistance saves. Glorious. What do you want to do? Maybe. I feel like I'm playing chess here. Okay, so if the bishop goes diagonally, and by bishop I of course mean lightning bolt! It is a shame about the two of them getting the magic resistance, but at least this gives us a slightly more straightforward fight. You can still cast. Why don't you go ahead and try old person on the area around you? You have 9 hit points. Nope. I mean, you do. Still. Target you. Target you. Target you. Okay, fine. Let's try it this way. Target you. Target you. Go all the way up here. One more. Okay, that's fine. Hee. When in doubt, all you have to do is incapacitate the healer. Okay, so the backstab wasn't actually necessary. It just made me feel like a badass, and yet not, because I didn't actually manage it. And they go bye-bye. They go bye-bye now. They go bye-bye. Okay. And you have no one else to fight, so let's end the battle here. Grab our gems and see where we are. A dreamlike voice in your head says, "Great danger lies before you. Be fully prepared." So we ignore it and we run through insane. Okay, so Shauna and Corwin just grab their 5th level spell. Well, Corwin just needs to replace that lightning bolt. And Griffin tried to hold a person and it failed, and everyone left. Okay. Exit out of here and head on into. Wait, did I actually save? Okay. Into the Great Danger. Okay. I believe specifically meant the Great Danger is right here. So, boss battle. Oh! Okay. Hurled in the center of this room is the huge skeletal form of a Dracolich. "I am Grimdrak, mortals. You have reached the heart of my domain. It pleases me to let you live. Do you surrender?" No. "Foolishness was always in a mortal's heart. Perhaps you will reconsider later?" I am slightly unhappy about this turn of events. So, Corwin and. Okay, we don't care about. Okay, so Corwin being dead does not matter even in the slightest, because it has magic resistance, because of course it does. But you know what doesn't care about magic resistance? Magic missile. I'm not going to lie, that was complete bluff. I hoped that that was going to be the case, but... Speaking of bluffing, I'm going to hit turn undead. Huh! Nothing happens. He killed another one. Well, everyone else gets a metric shit ton of experience points. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and it's nothing but moolah. You are headed up into the Wizard's Tower. You've come out into the courtyard of a 5-story tower. The stonework has been mystically protected, so is flawless and beautiful. Surrounding the tower are high mountains. An impressive robed figure approaches you. I am Dracanos. I am glad you have finally arrived. Time is short, and you must play your part. Let us try and parley. Freeze where you stand. I've no time for this now. The bonds paralyze you. You are suddenly on the roof of the tower amidst a huge host of black dragons. That's adorable. One of the dragons disengages himself from the pack. Attack the dragon as Elminster told you to. Under the force of the bonds, you rush forward and attack the dragon, but with a blow, it disappears in a puff of smoke. The dragon was only an illusion. Freeze, base slayers of dragonkind, cries Dracandros. You are immobilized. He then turns to the ascended dragons and gives a speech you record as journal entry 15. Let me see if I can get my... They're great ones! You can see that they are part of Elminster's plan to destroy all dragonkinds in retaliation for the dragon flight. You may have these assassins as a sign of my good faith in warning you. You can see on their arms the sign of Tyranthras, the enslaver of dragons. This sign marks them as the servants of the enslaver as well as being the pawns of Elminster. One dragon, however, says, You have not convinced me. I see the glowing bonds on these mortals. I have heard that similar bonds were used to control a warrior that attacked Mistinarperanecles Hydraco. Misty Hydraco, let's say. I think you control these mortals with their glowing bonds. Free them, and then we may judge their actions. Dracandros says, but if I free them, they will attack you. The dragon says, the few of them against the many of us. We are not afraid. Or is it you who are afraid of them? You should not be, for if you lie, you should be afraid of me. With that, a drop of smoking acid escapes from the dragon's mouth past his evil toothy grin. Dracandros recoils from the dragon and turns to the party. He speaks a meaningless phrase, and his symbol slowly disappears. The party is free of another bond. However, they're also up a creek. Dracandros' mumbled phase causes your bonds to fade. With the bond gone, what do? I parlay with dragons because I was never that smart. Should I be haughty? Yes, man, dragons, fear us. Sly? Yes, dragons, fear us. Nice. Oh, dragons, you should fear us. No, we're going to be polite. You have convinced us that there is no plot against dragonkind. We leave you now to settle your dispute with Dracandros. Troops, defend me! A patrol rushes forward while Dracandros flees down the stairs. I wish half my party was not currently dead. Okay. I'm going to try something I shouldn't ought to. But I'm very curious. Okay, yeah, Corbin's dead again. So that wasn't quite the glitch I was told about, but it makes more logical sense. I did not mean to do that spell. If that's okay. Nice. Yeah, we're not complaining about 1 out of 3 in this particular situation. Okay, still treasure left? Nope. It looks like you can hold the roof well enough to rest safely. Okay, so here in theory is the glitch. In theory, if you can slightly damage a character who's dead, they're going to go from dead to dying. And on the one hand, that's not the sort of tactic I'd normally employ, but I'm not going to be able to get back to a proper temple. Okay, I'm going to save this as game B. Griffin, memorize. Okay. Um. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and because I am not in the right place to not try stupid things. What did I just memorize? Cause like okay. Can I? No. Okay. Can't say. guess I have obsessive mapping tendencies. Take the stairs down? Yes. Guarding the stairs is a burly dark elf in plate and shield. He raises his shield at your approach, revealing a symbol of pain. As everyone writhes in agony, he wordlessly attacks. Rude. Okay. So. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha. We have no choice but to try Hold Monster. That was not a good thing, but it was not a surprising thing. And there you have it. You cannot prevent Magic Missile with... Or you can prevent Magic Missile with Magic Resistance. Well, good. I can bandage her. Okay. So, we're going to go back to save A. Now, what I can try and do is get a little more experience by cleaning out these couple of rooms. Okay, so that's the inn. That's also the inn. General store. Tavern. Actual inn. I don't know. Healers. Okay. Nope. Raise that. Okay, so the prices are pretty much on par as what we're used to. So, my previous statement about not having access to healing magic was incorrect. Let's go back to the caves. Hello? And we seem to have angered them. Let's see here. We're going to drop a nice little ice storm right here. Sorry, Valnir. Sorry, Scar. try a good old-fashioned lightning bolt. Nice! Okay. One hit point. Good job! You have failed me, Wyvern! You have failed Wyvern, Wyvern! This is gonna be a Pokemon now. Wyvern, weave! Spend. There we go. Huzzah! Battle, no! And share and leave this place. Oop. Okay. Back into the barracks, where they picked the door for some reason, locked the door for some reason. How are we doing? Yeah, what spells do you actually have? Okay, you just have the usual stuff. Get your extra back. No. Oh, we hit memorize. And you used the A lightning bolt. And you used a nothing. Okay. Now that we forgot to actually rest after we said we were memorizing stuff. Thank you so much for leaving us alone. You didn't interrupt us while we were doing anything important, like memorizing spells. There we go. Okay. So, with that information, room is filled with active geysers and lava pits. Salamanders are sporting in the pools. The salamanders come up to investigate. We wait. What do they hit? Okay. This might not have been the best plan. one thing that I've got going for me is that there is no magic resistance. Kind of. Okay, we lost our healer. Woo! Okay. So the one thing I can do without moving is watch his nuts fall down. Well, we didn't vote for you. So you can still cast a spell. You still have an ice storm, in fact. Let's go ahead and take advantage of that. Okay. Really just wanted to step forward, but I don't think I can risk that. Ow. Okay. Wyvern is dead. Griffin is unconscious. Really needed that guy down. Okay. Oh. Imagine this that way. I'm sneaking! Okay, magic missile, the ever-loving Jesus had the last one. Amongst the pools of lava are 6 fireproof casks. Does anyone want to go and open one? Yes. Who will go? Probably someone with more hit points than sense. 4,400 experience points. Moolah, it is Moolah. Do you want to try for another? Yes. We'll do, since it was 10 last time, we'll try Valnir. Okay. A scroll, some gauntlets, and a Ooh. Share. Okay, who is still standing? Okay, so okay. Hopefully that will be a big mistake. All the casks have been emptied. Good times. Okay, so with that all done, we're going to run back to the village with our tails between our legs, where they belong. Okay, heal, Wyvern. Needs raised dead, which will only cost 5,500 gold pieces. Yes. Okay. Right, Griffin is. Can we have you heal our healer? I know it feels a little bit circular, but okay. So this is the general store. This is the general store. Okay. Before we do anything else, we're going to have Griffin cast her detect magic, and let's see what we ended up with. Okay, let's buy something in theory. But what we actually want to do. Okay, so we know a magic user scroll is a magic user scroll. Gauntlets of dexterity that can be extremely useful for scroll of protection from dragon's breath. Okay, magic user scroll with 3 spells. Interesting. Next, a mace. Mace plus 3, very nice. Okay, the Ironstone Pale Blue is an Ironstone Pale Blue. Okay, Scroll of Protection from Paralyzation. I begin to see a theme with the treasures, what I got from there. Normal stuff. Stuff. How about this? Okay, now the question is if I can get my stuff back after this. Oh, a dagger plus 1. Woo! Okay. Um. We're gonna exit for now. Mention door. Okay, it's fine that he's got that stuff because that's not very useful things. It is, of course, really crappy that he's basically stealing it from us, but mace plus 2. Okay, so has the mace plus 3. Let's try to give it to Griffin. Perfect. Because every little bit of extra damage matters. Okay. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay, longsword plus 2 Dragon Slayer. That is actually better than your... Dude! So yeah, we'll go ahead and... Might as well drop that. Oh, is that the excuse? It's not that, I start at the same time every single Thursday. No, all of a sudden it's me. Whoops, no. Okay. All this time... Well, you did manage to miss a total party kill, so don't know if that's a good thing or not. Oops. Okay. Serious encumbrance problems. Man, you have brought shame upon your house, upon your neighbor's house, upon your cow. So yeah, found a Dracolich. Lost a couple of people to fire ref. That was unpleasant. Discovered the main boss of the region, which was really unpleasant when I had 3 dead party members. So now we've got a Dragon Slayer. We've got some protection from Dragon's Breath, and we have too much gold. And I always hate saying that phrase. So I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to actually handle a fight when no one can freaking move. I wish I could just give someone a big tip. Okay, so I am at 1600 incumbents. That hurts. That hurts so much. Oops. All I want is for there to be a jewelry shop here, but no. Okay, you're fine. Okay. Ow. I did not like doing that. But that's fine. Needed to be done. Okay. Everyone is at full hit points. Okay, you need to memorize spells. Good old magic missile. Good old lightning bolt. Ice storm. You also use the lightning bolt. And if you're gonna have a chance to do anything, oh yeah, you cast the tech magic before we got in. Okay. Save, because now it is time for Dracolich Attempt 2. Okay. But first, an ambush. Going to try the hold person, even though it usually doesn't work, because what else are you going to do? Not cast the spell? Yeah. Um, oh. I don't even know why you're here. So far, so good. Stop hurting the halfling! Suppose I could have turned around and tried to backstab, but you all know how likely that is. Okay. Under the guard, under the guard, under the guard, under the guard, under the guard. No. Should you still be taking money after you just threw so much on the ground? It's for the poor. It was a good plan. Um, Ice Storm. Your Ice Storm. Okay. We're almost done. Gosh darn it. 15 minutes to go. And we would have had our Ice Shield memorized. Okay. Um, we have very much, thank you, a plan. Okay. Curled in the center of this room is the huge skeletal form of the Dracolich. I am Crimdrak, mortals. You have reached the heart of my domain. Again. It pleases me to let you live. Do you surrender? Crimdrak rounds you up and takes you on a short walk. He gives you a push up a ramp. Give my greetings to Dracondos. Okay, so apparently I chose the wrong option. You are headed up into the Wizard's Tower. You have come out into the courtyard of a 5-story tower. The stonework has been mystically protected, so is flawless and beautiful. Surrounding the tower are high mountains. An impressive robed figure approaches you. I am Dracondos. I am glad you have finally arrived. Time is short, and you must play your part. We wait. You are suddenly on the roof of the tower amidst a huge host of black dragons. One of the dragons disengages himself from the pack. Attack the dragon as Elminster told you to! Under the force of the bonds, you rush forward and attack the dragon, but with a blow, it disappears in a puff of smoke. The dragon was only an illusion. Freeze, base slayers of dragonkind, cries Dracondos. You are immobilized. He then turns to the assembled dragons and gives a speech you record as Journal Entry 15, which I've already read off in summary. Hey, Elminster is trying to kill the dragons. Dragon says, you know, those bonds, anyone can use them, so why don't you go ahead and release them from their bonds and let's see what happens? Or we'll eat you. Fine. Okay, so obviously we are going to parley with the dragons, not being stupid. Nicely. You have convinced us that there is no plot against dragonkind. We leave you now to settle your dispute with Dracondoros. Troops, defend me! And he runs down the stairs. Okay. The last time I was here, it was bad. Because everyone was dead. This time, not everyone is dead. So that is a much better situation. Oh no, that guy was hurt. Oops. Okay, she was hurt. That one's actually important. We care about that one. She's dying, so it's okay. Then bandage. I guess what's his face is also in danger. Oh no. Let's see. I think I could use. More lightning bolts! Ow! Start preventing that guy from getting spells off. And I know technically the halfling isn't my best choice for it, but It is better than a poke in the eye with a magically cast stick. Okay. I apologize to Valnir for doubting his honor, skills, anything. Okay. And we can rest again. We can rest again once as soon as the healer is back up. Recall my line boat. And you can recall the absolutely nothing. Now we'll go ahead and rest for a day. So that we can go ahead and do a normal fix. Okay. And now, for where we wiped before. Gonna go ahead and be paranoid and save one more time. Stairs lead down here. Do you want to take them? Yes. Guarding the stairs is a burly dark elf in plate and shield. He raises the shield at your approach, revealing a symbol of pain. As everyone writhes in agony, he wordlessly attacks. Now, the first thing you will notice is that he has 108 goddamn hit points. The second thing you will note is that he has an armor class of -7. The third thing you will note is that he hits like a goddamn Mack truck. And of course, this goes together with the fact that he has magic resistance. So I can't guarantee that any of my spells will hit. So I'm going to go ahead and accidentally kill Valnir by myself. But it's still worth it. Although I swear he's got something like 60 magic resistance. Okay, there goes the halfling. But he's not quite dead yet. He's getting better. He doesn't want to go in the cart. Okay, so in theory, I can safely cast Lightning Bolt, which is not a phrase. Okay, the sarcasm quotes. And he is dead. Scar is dead. And Wyvern is dying. So basically, at this point, the best case situation is that he tries to step towards us and gets starts choking on the stuff that he's already had a saving throw for. do other than... So that happened again. Um, so thinking strategically, I cannot think of anything strategic. One thing I think I can do, though, have you move, and now you're going to go ahead. Well, obviously not now. Um, but I'm going to go ahead and get her into a position where she, okay, eventually can pray. Here's where the barrage of magic starts. Okay. Griffin is praying. We are all praying. Praying is absolutely what is happening. The warriors are down already. This was not a huge improvement on the previous attempt. Are they dead? Or are they mostly dead? Scar is dead. Wyvern is mostly dead. So now we can try the Stinking Cloud again. That reduces his armor class slightly. Yeah, that's absolutely what I meant to. Okay. Round 3. I do appreciate that now it's going to the load page. Okay. Now, first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is say now a few more times because that's not annoying. Magic cast. So let's lose the sleep. Let's lose the detect magic. Okay. Who has... Can I describe any of those. Okay, you having Cloud Kill would be lovely. Let's go ahead and take the minor globe of invisible. Just go ahead and take them all. And you're going to go ahead and grab 2 more. Okay. Shauna is going to memorize nothing because she hasn't actually used anything yet. Scribing spells, scribing spells, scribing spells. Okay. So, what is a minor globe of invulnerability? Magical sphere around the wizard that is impenetrable to first to third level spells. But I'm not actually being hit by spells, so that's not really the biggest thing. Okay. Corwin, go ahead and drop your Feeble Mind and replace it with your new copy of Monsters. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do the same thing with Shauna. So go ahead and drop that. And go ahead and memorize magic missiles to replace it. Okay. So what if Griffin starts praying now? Let's see. Ow. Okay. Go ahead and we start off with as many barrages of magic missiles as we possibly can. I'm going to try hold off just a moment. I'm going to try and put him into Stinking Cloud, which there's no guarantees on, but it's better than nothing. What if I stack them? Can I stack them? Beautiful. And now we'll start doing the magic miscellaneous. Okay, Valnir is killed. That is a damn shame. Griffin is in trouble. Only works if he stays distracted. Okay, so she's currently at 3 hit points. Now she is at 16. That was not too bad, but we're going to try another one. Okay, Scar is badly wounded. Griffin is badly wounded. Wyvern is wounded. I really think that would... He has 1 hit point left. 2239 experience points. What do you have on you, item-wise? You've got a damn drow longsword. But that plate mail... That plate mail is real. Wait. Yes, I want to go back. Ooh, and share. Okay. A sulfurous smell assaults you as you meet salamanders. We've met salamanders. We're good. And now Kerwin will do the stupidest thing imaginable. Close range lightning bolt. But as the old saw goes, if it works, was it really that stupid? Yes, it really was still that stupid. We've got one magic missile left at least. And that salamander surrendered. Oh, what a mess. What a mess, what a mess, what a mess, what a mess. So... if I go ahead and rest for a day... Griffin finally gets back up. That seems pretty damn luck-based. I don't think there's any huge advantages. Since everything is fighting through, let's go ahead and say that 40% magic resistance. I can try and get a couple more levels on some people by going in and out of that building, which is very boring, or in and out of the caves, fighting that introductory peoples over and over again, which obviously is boring, but that's a on my time boring. So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to take me a little trip down Grinding Lane. And until then, I've been your Wyvern. You've been late again. Still blaming Twitch, you meanie. And I will see some of you tomorrow and the rest of you next week. And good night.